Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for some football? Because I sure am. I am Cobra, and I am joined by Tylor and Ryan today. Say hello, guys.
What's up? How we doing tonight?
Hey,
Sorry if my voice is off. I just got back from college, one of the craziest college football games, so don't mind me.
Yep. Just read a text message. Keith is on his way, so we will be joined by Keith shortly. So it's just a little heads up. It's not gonna be the Cobra, Ryan, and Tylor show. Keith is on his way. So while we are here, let's get to the round table. By the way, I think we already gave our introductions. To the round table. We had a great Thanksgiving. I surely am stuffed with Thanksgiving. Great meal, great food, great family, and of course, interesting football. We had the Lions defeat the Bears in embarrassing fashion, but not in the normal embarrassing fashion. We had the Dallas Cowboys beat the New York Football Giants, and we had the Green Bay Packers beating the Miami Dolphins, wiping the blood out of Tua Tagovailoa's ears, reminding him that it's not Easter. Anyway.
Okay, that was good. That was good.
Yes. Coach says it's okay to bleed from the ears. The big news that came, which is why we're here on the round table, is that Matt Eberflus, I think that's his name, Coach Eberflus of Chicago Bears, was
not recently, coach anymore.
Was recently fired. Thank you, Ryan. Basically, he had a press conference. He said he was going to be the coach of the Bears. Well, you know what the NFL stands for? Not for long. So, anywho, I'm going to start, of course, with Tylor, and then Ryan, then myself. We have some coaches that are on the hot seat. Who's, in the words of Bill Goldberg, who's next?
Oh, I have plenty of options to go next.
Yeah, we have at least four.
Did I do the hometown favorite?
Go, yeah. Hey, if you're gonna go home game it, go ahead and home game it.
Unfortunately, I'm the Giants fan here, so I'm gonna break the ice. Giants fans, we all know Brian Daboll and Joe Show need to go. I'm sorry. Brian Daboll is not a good play caller anymore. He had one good season with Daniel Jones. It's been a mess. He needs to go. We need to completely restructure.
To be fair,
you easily blame a lot of that on the quarterback play.
Realistically, you can kind of blame it on how it's been structured, but you can also blame it on Danny Derbs too, because, oof. But
yeah, it is what it is.
Trying to build around a dumpster fire like Daniel Jones, aka probably the greatest safety in New York Giants history. Sorry, Jason Sehorn.
Yeah, it's Jason. He'll get over it.
Yep. But Ryan, what coach do you think is next on the guillotine?
Honestly, I think the next one that probably both should be and has a chance to get fired is I could definitely see Jaguars coach Doug Peterson. He's essentially been begging the media for himself to get fired. If you guys haven't seen the quotes,
yes,
he literally he asked the media, I think 2 weeks ago, to don't blame the coordinators, blame me for how this is going.
Yeah, he's pretty much treating his coaching tenure like he's Orange Cassidy. So
I mean that's actually being nice too.
Yeah, that's being polite, considering that Orange Cassidy is actually a good wrestler. So, but that's beside the point.
The other candidates, though, that I could definitely see, and I definitely see probably being out at the end of the year, I think Mike McCarthy. I think the Giants or I think the Cowboys are too stubborn and they will just stick with him to the end of the season. And then the fact that his contract is up, I could see them potentially maybe making the right move and getting rid of him at that point. Or it sounds like Jerry Jones wants to keep him.
Which would be a mistake considering that, in my opinion, there is a coach candidate who I believe deserves a second chance. And that is famous Xerxes cosplayer, Robert Saleh.
Robert Saleh is a good coach. It just doesn't.
He's a good coach. He was
the right offensive coordinator beneath him, which he didn't have.
Yeah, he did so much with scraps. Let's just call it what it was. The offense the offenses that he had with the New York Jets were full of plumbers and Make-A-Wish kids, and Zach Wilson, who was crap. So, but his defenses were rock solid, very good. Like more often than not, regular seasons are not like the preseason. I'm sorry. When you got to the preseason, who's going to win the AFC East? Like if Buffalo didn't do what they were doing this year, my pick was actually the New York Jets. I thought the Jets. I went Miami because that's primarily because of Robert Saleh. That defense was rock solid with Robert Saleh. But Aaron Rodgers, and of course Aaron Rodgers decided to pull oh God, he's huggy. I don't want this non-white man to hug me. Ew. Showing his racism. Also channeling his inner Brett Favre 2.0. Seriously, Aaron Rodgers, go to the Vikings. But yeah, I believe that Robert Saleh deserves a second chance, and I believe that. Hey, Keith. Welcome, Keith.
Hey, Keith.
So we are discussing on a roundtable, and so I'm going to throw it to you. We are talking about coaches because Matt Eberflus of the Chicago Bears was fired recently. What coach do you believe is on the hot seat?
What coach do I believe?
Yes.
Has to definitely be what's his name?
For what?
The one with the Panthers or the
Dave
Patriots?
Canales.
You mean the are you saying Canales of the Panthers? Or are you thinking Jacksonville?
No,
Patriots.
Gerard Mayo?
Yeah. Because he's not putting anything together.
One and done.
Let him speak. Let him speak. Let him speak, and we'll any reason why you think Mayo?
Yeah, because he's not really. They've asked him to do some things, and he refuses to do it.
He's actually not wrong. I actually have been looking at this. He's not wrong.
He's not wrong on that, but it's also he's a first-year coach, so I don't really think he's on the hot seat. It's a rebuilding year for the Patriots as well.
He's also someone that they had been circling as the successor to Bill Belichick for years. A little surprising if they were going to give up on him after only 1 year.
After 1 year, yeah.
Again, but if things don't improve next year, I could definitely see him going. It's pretty rare to see a coach one and done.
It is rare.
It's rare, but it has been done before.
Yes, it has. It actually has been done before. I mean, ask Frank Reich about that with his time with the Panthers.
Well, yeah, but that also wasn't his first head coaching tenure either.
No, it wasn't. But still, it has happened before.
Yeah,
they're asking him to do certain things, and he's refusing to do it.
Correct. All right. So that is it for our roundtable, which of course has been sponsored by Fubo TV. Stream live TV and sports anywhere with Fubo TV. You know, with football going to streaming, of course football is on Fubo TV. But not just football. Basketball, hockey, NASCAR, your favorite shows, your favorite TV shows, obviously. But of course, they have $30 off your first month of Fubo TV. Plus, if you use our affiliate link in the bio, wherever you get your podcasts, you can support the channel and try Fubo TV risk-free. That is Fubo TV. Show the channel some love. Click the affiliate link. All right, and I just spun our SSPN wheel. Ryan, you got a bonus point.
All
right. So let's break down the feast of last week. Like, no other way to say it. Week 12. All right. So we had a lot of them. So, bear with me. We had the Titans.
Bear with you.
Yep, bear with me. But we had the Titans upset the Texans 32-27. We had the Vikings win in overtime against the Bears 30-27. We had the Cowboys upset the Washington Commanders 34-26. We had the Miami Dolphins beat the New England Patriots 34-15. We had the Chiefs barely, and I repeat, barely defeat the Carolina Panthers 30-27. We had the Tampa Bay Buccaneers keelhaul the New York Giants 30-7. We had the Detroit Lions rip and tear through the Indianapolis Colts 24-6. We had
we gave up the least amount of points to the Lions of any team in our division.
That is true, actually.
That is true. All right.
We had to give us credit.
Yep, no problem. We had the Denver Broncos beat on the Las Vegas Raiders 29-19. The Seattle Seahawks defeated the Arizona Cardinals 16-6. The Green Bay Packers finally beat the San Francisco 49ers at home 38-10. We had the Philadelphia Eagles defeat the Los Angeles Rams 37-20. On Monday Night Football on Week 12, we had the Baltimore Ravens defeat the San Diego Chargers in the Battle of the Harbaughs 30-23. Obligatory fuck you, Spanos. And on Thanksgiving, we had the Detroit Lions defeat the Chicago Bears in embarrassing fashion 23-20. We had the Dallas Cowboys win on Thanksgiving, as is tradition, 27-20. We had the Green Bay Packers defeat the Miami Dolphins 30-17. And on Friday Night Football that happened yesterday, the Kansas City Chiefs once again squeaked a victory against the Las Vegas Raiders 19-17. I'm starting to think the Kansas City Chiefs are frauds.
Can I actually do all breaking news?
Go ahead.
We have some breaking news.
It gives me a little bit of time.
We have breaking news from college football. Alabama A&M football player dies after a head injury in the game. He dies 4 days later.
Oh, no.
Are you talking about whatever his name is?
Medrick Burnett Jr. 20 dies of a major head injury.
Either yesterday or 2 days ago.
He died this morning. They have made it it's officially died this morning at 8:08 a.m. this morning.
I saw the report.
It was false allegation.
3 days ago that they accidentally reported that he had died early.
Yeah, that was accidentally. But it's official.
Yesterday, I thought I saw the report that he had officially passed away.
But yeah, he officially passed away due to a head injury. Hey, Tua, does this say something to you?
It unfortunately doesn't, but this week 12 and Thanksgiving recap was, of course, brought to you today by Fanatics. Black Friday, of course, has come and gone, but holiday savings have not. Because Fanatics, of course, is still your go-to place for top apparel for your favorite sports franchise. For the MLB, MLB, NFL, NBA, NHL, NASCAR, even the NCAA, Fanatics has you covered with a good hat, a cool jersey, or even a nice coat. But not only that, but they still have savings for you because Black Friday, if you use for the week of Black Friday, if you use the code Tinsel, select items are 30% off.
Ooh.
But use our affiliate link in the bio wherever you get your podcasts because that gives us a kickback and supports the channel. Please use the link in the bio to check out fanatics.com. Show the channel some love. Once again, Fanatics. All right. I just spun the SSPN wheel, and congratulations, Keith. You got a bonus point. All right. So, week 13. Week 13 is upon us. Our bold predictions, and I am going to do something a little bit different. To start us off. Well, so much for that. So I'm actually starting with Keith, then Ryan, then Tyler, then myself. So bold predictions. Keith, Houston at Jacksonville. Houston is favored by 5. Give me that bold. Who you got?
Definitely Houston.
Nice.
Unfortunately, Houston has been like on a rocket ship and just going past all the opponents. They're making their opponents eat their defense, and they're just walking all over them.
You are aware that Houston did lose in upsetting fashion to Tennessee, right?
Yeah, but that's only one out of a few.
Yeah, but
I think they're going to recover from that.
Any objections?
I think they're going to.
Any objections?
I think they're going to recover for that.
All right. No. Any objections?
No.
Nope. All right. Ryan. Indianapolis at New England. Indianapolis is favored by 3.
You said Indy by 3?
Indy by 3.
I'm hoping that I will actually get to see the Colts go ahead and put way more than 3 up on them.
All right. Any objections?
I should be there.
No.
No.
All right. Tyler.
Oh, what we got?
We have the Chargers at Atlanta. Chargers favored by 2.
Are they? Chargers at Atlanta?
Yes.
I'm going with Atlanta. I'm going with the upset.
I object.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
I say that the Chargers played well against a very tough Baltimore Ravens team. Almost had it as well. So I think Chargers are a better team than Atlanta. I'm saying the Chargers win and cover the spread. All right. And as for me, I have Seattle at the Jets, and I am picking Seattle.
Seattle versus who?
The Jets. Seattle's favored by 2.
I have no objections there.
All right.
Are you saying Seattle covers the spread?
Seattle wins, covers the spread. It's the Jets.
Yeah, they're going to lose in a big fashion.
Yep. Ooh.
What is the spread on that game?
2. 2 points.
Yeah, no objection there.
All right. Keith. Tennessee at Washington. Washington is favored by 5.5.
I'd be keyhauled if I didn't take Washington right now. My wife is a Washington fan, and I got to go beside her and take that one.
Keith is going Washington covering the spread. Any objections?
Wait, who are they against? I wasn't paying attention.
Tennessee. Pay attention.
Yeah, I have no objections at all.
All right. Ryan.
Yep.
You have the Pittsburgh Steelers going against the Kitties. The Cincinnati Bungles. Bungles favored by 2.5. How?
Is this at Cincinnati?
This is at Cincinnati, yes.
All right.
Yinzer's mad. Yinzer's mad.
Cincinnati does get it and does cover the spread.
You liar! You lie! It's Steelers! Steelers the Super Bowl! Get out of here, Yinzer! Get out!
Is that Yinzer putting in Jason's objection?
My objection's already placed, man. So no.
Placed yours? Okay.
I already put it in the Chargers Atlanta game.
Okay.
Yep. So Cincinnati covering the spread. Tyler!
What do we got for me?
Arizona at Minnesota. Minnesota's favored by 3.5.
Minnesota and they cover the spread.
Nice. And I have the Rams at New Orleans. And I am actually going to take New Orleans. Rams are favored by 3. Who objected?
That was Keith.
I did.
All right, Keith.
I think New Orleans is gonna put us out.
All right. Wait a minute. I went with New Orleans. I voted for New Orleans.
Oh, scratch that then.
All right. Sorry about that. Yeah, I went with New Orleans with the upset. Anyway. All right. Keith. Tampa Bay at Carolina. Tampa Bay at Carolina. Tampa Bay is favored by 6.
Ooh.
Ooh, I'm going to go with the upset, and I'm going to go Carolina.
Wow. Okay. Someone has to object here.
Wait, Carolina and who?
Tampa Bay.
Oh, yeah.
I don't object.
Right
I don't object that one.
I think Tampa Bay takes it to the Carolina Panthers.
Ryan's
I think
objecting.
Baker's going to bait.
Ryan is objecting. Yep. All right.
I think the Panthers, they've been on a good run, but I just think that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers aren't a team that plays down to too many opponents.
So, okay.
Unlike the Chiefs, who played down.
So you're saying that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers aren't the Pittsburgh Steelers, experts of playing down to their competition. Hey, don't you say that about Coach Tomlin.
Hey,
I will. Days of our Steelers, Yinzer. Don't test me. All right, Ryan. I have Philadelphia at Baltimore, and Baltimore is favored by 3.
I'm going to say I think Saquon and the Eagles go ahead and get it, just because I think, honestly, at this point from what we've seen this season, I think Saquon is the more dynamic running back between himself and Henry. Although I will say this does feel like you're putting the same team up against each other twice, because they're both really good defenses against a really good running back with a really good mobile quarterback who run pass option.
Tyler's objected. Tyler has entered his hat into the objection.
I'm going to have to object. Yes, Philadelphia is good, but their defense is not that great. They're going to have to stop Derrick Henry. That meaning their run defense is one of the worst in the league. So
who better to practice to stop Derrick Henry than the team that has Saquon to practice against?
Derrick Henry is a power back. Saquon's an elusive back. There's complete difference.
It's like a slugger versus an outboxer. I completely understand. All
But
right.
I'm going
I've
with
seen some real power out
wait,
of Saquon
wait,
these last couple of
who
weeks.
was favored though in that one?
Baltimore's favored by 3.
I'm going Baltimore. I'm projecting and saying Baltimore will cover the spread.
Perfect. All right, Tyler, final game before
we
Monday
got?
Night Football. We have the San Francisco 49ers again at the Buffalo Bills. The Bills are favored by 7.
Oh, that's an easy one. Buffalo Bill is easy.
All
They're
right.
covering the spread.
All right. Now, everyone, objections are in order. Keith, since you did not use your objection, you get the 1.5 times multiplier for not using your objection. Anywho, so now we have our Monday Night Football matchup. The Cleveland Brownstains at the Denver Broncos. The Denver Broncos are favored by 5.5.
That should be more, but that's just me.
Yep. All right. So once again, the order is back to where it was, starting with Keith, then Ryan, then Tyler, then myself. Guys?
I'm definitely going to go with the Broncos.
All right. Give me that bold. Keith going with Denver. Ryan.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'll back the Browns here. And
whoa, okay, nice. Cleveland with the upset. Tyler.
I will say most of that is biased because the Colts need the Bengals or need the Broncos to lose to the Browns for playoff seeding.
I'm going to be going with the Broncos. They're going to cover the spread, but Bo Nix throws for 4 touchdowns.
Nice. And I am going with Denver, but not covering the spread. I think it's going to be closer, closer than originally thought. All right. That is it for our bold predictions. Let me give one final spin of the wheel before our ad read. And we have an error. So, spin it, wheel error.
When don't we have a wheel error?
And the person who wins the bonus wheel is yours truly. Yay! I want to spin this time. All right.
3 spins, 3 different people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really, the wheel just decided that Tyler loses.
I lose every week. I don't want to hear it.
At least
You've won on the wheel multiple times. In fact, the reason why I said that Keith goes is because it landed on you. So I'm like, you know what? I played, the wheel landed on you, so I spun the Uno reverse card. By the way, the bold predictions of the hard count are, of course, brought to you by Dr. Squatch.
Ooh, look good, smell good.
Yep. With the holiday season upon us, sometimes Black Friday can definitely leave you a little bit stinking, if that makes sense. With people bumping into you, getting that last cheap Chinesium MP3 player for their little one, you got to clean up and get yourself ready and presentable for the next day. Dr. Squatch is your hookup. And of course, because Black Friday may be over as a day, but their sale is not. So this is your last chance to get up to 55% site-wide on Dr. Squatch products.
Don't forget Cyber Monday.
Dr. Squatch.
Cyber Monday. Yep. But by the way, use our affiliate link in the bio to take advantage of this last chance Black Friday sale for Dr. Squatch. It helps the channel. Free shipping of orders over $40 plus, 20% off orders $55 plus, 35% off orders over $70. So again, use our affiliate link in the bio wherever you get your podcasts. Show the channel some love. Once again, see the doctor. Dr. Squatch. All right.
I feel like you made one of those winky faces when you did that.
What's up? The
I feel
winky
like you just
faces.
yeah.
All right. That is it for our the Hard Count podcast, guys. Of course, got to give thanks to our other podcasts on the Social Sports Pad Network, The Lap Down, Biscuits and Penalties, and the Dirt and Turf podcast. We also have to give shout outs to our other affiliates, as well as the ones that we shouted out before. So, Bulletproof Coffee, Sleeves.com, W Energy, Duke Cannon Supply Company, Century PC, Smackin' Sunflower Seeds, Raw Nutrition, Fubo TV, Fanatics, and Dr. Squatch. And of course, I have to give our thanks to my co-stars today, Tyler, Ryan, and Keith. Thank you for joining me once again today. I'm Cobra, and on the Hard Count, we'll see you on the field.